Today, Rebecca Stevenson, I went outside to go walking, running, or whatever, and I thought it was just going to be a normal day, and boom, I was just hit with the heat.
Oh, so you went
I was
a little
not prepared,
later.
mentally prepared.
Yeah, it spiked. Once we got the sun out up to a certain angle, but temperatures just popped. It even popped at SeaTac. Like yesterday was 73, I believe, and today we have hit 80 degrees.
Wow. Okay.
So we're there. This is perfect summer weather. It's not 100 like it was in 1994, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
It's all that sun is going to keep us even warmer tomorrow. So tonight we're going to get that little bit of natural air conditioning back, and we'll cool nicely into the 50s to start the day. So you got to get out and that walk early to get the temperatures in the 50s, and then it's going to cook. Olympia right now, clear skies, lots of blue skies. From Long Beach on the coast, we've got sunshine and clear skies across the Cascades to Lake Chelan at Campbell's Resort. We've got beautiful weather and a lot of folks out enjoying the water, where it's a little bit warmer there closer to the coast. As we go to Everett, we've got sunshine here. Temperatures really jumping. Right now at the waterfront, clear sunny skies, and we are sitting at 78 degrees in Bremerton, 79 in Seattle, and also for Renton. A little farther north, we're even in the mid-70s around the San Juans and parts of Whatcom County, from Blaine to Bellingham, 75. In Mount Vernon, 77. So it is very warm. And up in the mountains, we've had some beautiful weather, blue skies, and even warm temperatures up in the mountains. We're expecting tomorrow's past highs to end up in the mid-70s to low 80s. Our freezing levels way up above 13,000 feet. So a great day for the mountains tomorrow, too. Sunny skies, just feeling warm across the board. Any rain that you can see here, it's in Canada. Now, Alberta has been getting much of the rain from this low pressure that's been moving past the north of us. And we've got some cloud cover, and this is just the radar picking up waves on the ocean just offshore. So as we take a wide look at what's happening, the cool side of the jet stream up in Canada. That's where they've got the showers. And then farther south of the jet stream, we've got the warm, dry, sunny weather. And winds are going to really cooperate. In fact, as we get into, let's say, Saturday, this starting tonight, 11 o'clock, just look how that northerly flow of winds, westerly through the strait, but they come from the north through the central Puget Sound and into the South Sound. As we get into tonight, it's going to get a little bit lighter, staying out of the north, keeping us dry and keeping us clear. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, we have increase of some west northwesterlies, and you can see a little bit of a change in the wind pattern here. That's going to ultimately change more through the latter half of your Sunday, and the first part of the day is going to have a little bit of easterly flow to keep us warmer. So let's look at those temperatures. Mid-50s overnight tonight, clear skies. So a few spots may get close to the 50-degree mark to start the day, but you're still going to get warmer tomorrow into the low 80s for the north interior. Bellingham, 82 degrees. The Central Sound, if you're near the water, you're going to be closer to the 70s. As soon as you walk away and get towards the inland areas, mid to upper 80s, 87 for Bellevue, 88 for Tacoma, and Olympia expecting to get close to 90 degrees. Even the coast tomorrow is going to warm up into the mid 70s. Clear sunny skies, might be a little morning cloud cover around the North Oregon coast, close to Long Beach, but largely it looks like it's sunshine the story. Upper 80s, low 90s in eastern Washington. Sunny and warmer for the day tomorrow. Glorious day. Now Monday, we're going to continue this trend of sunny, beautiful weather. There's going to be a few areas of morning cloud cover as we get into our Monday, and then clearing out to sunny and 80. Tuesday, partly sunny. We have a little disturbance coming in Tuesday afternoon and evening into early Wednesday morning. It brings us a chance of a shower, but then we just get right back to sunshine and the 80s all the way up until the first part of next weekend. Susanna?